Hello, kids, and welcome back to Business Models or Marketing Analytics. I don't know what you want to call this anymore. Anyways, we're going to discuss the freemium model, and most of you are probably familiar with this. It's very common on the internet. The freemium model refers to giving you basic services for free, and the other advanced services or an advanced package of, I would say, forfait, as in France they say, would require you to pay some money, either subscription or one-time cost. This could be referred to like even Spotify's freemium. Spotify, gives you a free library access to some of its music, but if you pay, I think you get full access. You get download is allowed, and also maybe what you call it, they remove ads. Smart service for a lot of people who use Spotify. I just use piracy. Oh boy. So the term freemium is coined from a combination of free and premium. Duh. I never would have guessed. Anyways, as this suggests, the business model involves offering a basic version of the product or service free of charge, while the premium version is made available against additional payment. The free version of the product is intended to permit the company to establish a large initial customer base. That's the whole point. Everyone, let's say if you have 100 people, subscribe to your service, probably some of them might be enticed to get, let's say 5 to 10% might be enticed to get the additional service. And from there, it keeps growing. And that's the whole idea. So from the initial large customer base, from which I hope that enough customers will want to make the jump to premium version later. And that's quite true, with Spotify and other services similar to Spotify, people do make that sort of jump because they start to build trust with the brand. The origins comes from venture capitalist Fred Wilson was the first to describe the freemium business back in 2006. He had summarized it as follows: give your service away for free, possibly ad supported, but maybe not, and acquire a lot of customers very efficiently through word of mouth. That's the whole idea. Word of mouth, referrals. Referrals mean, from sending someone an email or asking them to join with you, maybe through using a special link or referral code. Even organic search marketing such as SEO. Then offer premium price value added services or an enhanced version of your service to your customer base with a decent price. Or you can even split the prices into 4 parts, like free, a very small payment for additional basic services, medium price for, I would say, medium services, and advanced services for pro users, much more expensive with full-blown service. Excuse me, I think I need to use my inhaler. The pollen count is pretty high today. The coinage of the name goes back to a post Wilson put on his blog calling for a fitting name for this business model. Freemium was chosen as the most appropriate term and has since become firmly established. It's a pretty simple term. It is what it is. And when you say 2006 is because that's where the peak of the internet was going into like new type of business models, and freemium, to say like Google and Facebook and all these were using freemium models initially. When they started using ad models for businesses, the real customer does not use those sort of things, but the B2B part, initially everything was free. You can post for free, you can set up a page, but if you want a special type of ad, a paid ad, that's part of freemium too. The innovators. In line with the rapid expansion of the internet, freemium pattern was adopted over a large range of products, especially Skype. Everyone was using Skype. Before Skype, it was net to phone. Oh my God, it was awful. I hated it. Yeah, my dad would be like, use net to phone. We have to call our brothers in the US. Well, I have to call them. And the connection would always be unstable. And we were like, hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello. And then we lose money. Anyways, but Skype uses it, and Skype became really terrible after Microsoft bought it out. Why does Microsoft make everything terrible after buying them out? Anyways, so Skype offers users a VoIP, that's voice over internet or voice over internet protocol program that enables them to call anywhere in the world. Duh, we know that. But the beauty of this VoIP technology was already being used in, can you guess? No one? Prepaid telephone cards. They use the same technology. So Skype then offered its customers option to purchase call credit for use with landlines and mobile phones, which was way much more cheaper. Now owned by Microsoft, well, some time ago, the company had a profound effect on the telecommunication industry, boasting well over 500 million users at the present time, because most of it free. You just can call someone on like from your computer to a telephone. That would be made life much more easier too, that you don't even have to use your landline, which was probably metered and charge you a hell of a price for maybe international calling. So many traditional telecommunication providers have seen drastic reductions of their revenue from fixed line or mobile phone calls because we have moved on. And now we have even things like WhatsApp. And I know most of my expat students use WhatsApp, especially Indians, Pakistani, wherever it allowed. I'm not sure about Chinese students or the Middle Eastern ones because I know in UAE and WhatsApp phone call is kind of banned, or you might have to buy data hours or something or packages to use it. Not too sure, but I'll clarify. How to and when to apply freemium. This pattern is popular with internet-based businesses with marginal production costs approaching zero and the benefit external network effects. The factor called external network effect is simply, in very simple terms, mean word of mouth. Okay, that once someone hears it, they spread it. Like in my country, when WhatsApp was becoming popular, people would say, "Hey, give me your number, I'll WhatsApp you." So that became a big deal. It just exploded overnight. Everyone's like, "What the hell is WhatsApp?" It's like, hey, all you need is an internet connection and your SIM. You don't need a login and password, and pull your contacts in, and you can call anyone. Well, you can message anyone in the world. At that time, the calling thing was not a big deal. We were using also Viber, but Viber would burn your phone. It used so much processing power, ate your battery. So in the past, these kinds of companies have used a freemium model to test user acceptance as well. So it's great for initial marketing acceptability. You can check customer reviews and satisfaction rates, and it's a safer way. The pattern works even better when coupled with a strong customer focus. If your customer base are the innovators or early adopters, it's even better because they will popularize it much more through word of mouth. Anyways, this was a short one. I tried to run through this. If my speech was a little too fast, you can always use the YouTube function to slow down my voice, and it will sound like this. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't want to make longer videos, man. It just bores the shit out of everyone. Anywho, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.